guys.
Hey.
Alright, y'all, so we got some tea for you.
Yep.
So, y'all know I said that I'm not going to do another exposed video, but Courtney and I decided that we should do this one because let's just say the person we're about to expose as you see in the title, we have had enough. We're done. We're through. We're exhausted.
Yeah.
So as you guys know, the title of the name is Lps Daisy. Now she had multiple accounts. She had the ones I'm about to show you up on the screen, the one with the puppy, the one with the horse, and those are the two that she would use. There's another one that she used because apparently she, the one she used right now is the one with the horse, but, yeah, other accounts, she just forgot the password too, as she claims. But, yeah. So, we're just going to tell the story of what happened between Courtney and me and Lps Daisy, or her real name, Leah. And, we're literally kind of, almost losing our minds, so we just want to be at peace.
Yeah.
With this drama thing, because, yeah. So, I need a list. It's on my lap right now, of the things that she's done. But yeah, so we've been dealing with her for 4 years and counting, and we're gonna kind of keep this short because we don't want to bore you guys because it's a lot. If you had to meet both of us in person, it's a long story. Our experience would be like a freaking monologue. It would be a book.
Yeah.
So, so I don't want to, just tell the whole story. So I'm just going to take a look at the list of things that she's done, and we're just going to address, one by one of what she would do every day. Mm-hmm. So, the first thing I listed is that whenever, one thing is that she would argue every single day. Well, all three of us would argue over calling each other.
Mm-hmm.
You want to say anything, or?
Alright. So...
Wait, let me turn my volume all the way up so everybody can hear you. Okay, go ahead.
Alright. So, for the whole video calling, so, basically, it would be me and Jill and Leah. And we have, 3 chats. One chat would be me and Leah. The second chat would be her and Leah. And the third chat is for me, Leah, and Till. So, when there comes a time where Till and me want a video call, that's fine. And then Daisy, or Leah, wants to call as well. So we're like, okay, let's all call together. So we do. Do you want to pitch in on this one?
Oh, okay.
Alright.
So, back in 2020, we're just going to start year by year. So, 2016 to 2017.
Yeah.
So, whenever one of us would say, hey, let's all call together, she would always say, never mind.
Yeah.
And it was weird. But then, she would get mad, we would get mad at her for, why don't you want to call us? And, she just said she's busy or whatever, or she would just say, I don't feel like calling you guys, I just want to call one of you. I mean, mainly it was me. She had nothing to deal with Courtney.
Yeah. When I join in a call, she would leave. And when she calls both of us, it's okay, but then she would just leave again. But then when I'm there with her and Till, it's like she doesn't really talk to me much. But then I would get mad at her for not talking to me, and every time we call, she just gets mad, and yeah.
So that's one thing. We argued every day. We're calling each other. It was dumb. It was stupid. And
yeah, very dumb.
Yeah. So, what's the point of a group chat if you just want to call one of us? And I understand, you want days to, call one of us, which is fine. But if you're friends with both of us, then the whole point is to call all three of us, really. But anyway, that's one thing she would do. The second thing on the list is that, actually adding on to that, so whenever we would argue, listen, so Leah would have like really manic episodes, like really bad anger and everything. So, or like my mascot. Anyway, she would, whenever we had a problem and we would say, okay, fine, let's just not talk, and then she would post about it saying, like, oh, how lonely and sorry she is. Like, here's some receipts from her Instagram that it was every day. Like, look at the dates, like from May 10th to May 13th, May 14th, like every day, all the time. It's annoying. Girl, come on, stop.
So then, oh, okay, you can. What's the next topic?
So she would pretend to be other people, and we have a feeling that she's still doing that. So we're gonna get into that part later. So whenever, okay, here's the thing. Whenever we argued, she would randomly show up saying, oh, like pretending to be a cousin or a friend or, you know, someone else, and say, oh, why are you guys arguing? Like, don't you guys like have a friendship or whatever? Like, come on. Like, you guys don't want to lose your group, right? And we're just like, yeah, but, you know, like, why is it, like, what is your deal? If you can't pretend to be other people, it's called, if you're mad, go calm down and then come back when we're ready to talk. Don't pull off scenarios like that. And she did that after we blocked her the first time. Sorry, my she's out. Anyway, so she would. Sorry, I wasn't trying to thought. Okay, I remember. So. Okay, so. Anyway. She was, so she would pretend to be other people, and after all that time, we blocked her the first time. It's 2017. So, 2017 and 2018. Okay. Alright, cool. So, anyway, sorry, internet. So, as I was saying, after we blocked her the first time, later, and, okay, a few months later, I watched a show, my favorite show called Degrassi, Next Class, the new, that came out recently. So I was like, okay. I watched it, and one of the characters reminded me a lot of Leah. She would, you know, pull off pretty much a lot of schemes, stuff like that. However, I was watching it on YouTube before it got taken down, that the character was bipolar. And at the time, like, Leah did say that she was bipolar, but I didn't really, you know, give it any thought until, you know, later on. So I unblocked her saying, hey, were you bipolar? Is that the reason why you were acting the way she was? And she said yes, but when I'm saying she pretended to be someone named Sarah. So it was a little awkward, because why are you pretending to be somebody else and saying that having Leah's account? Like, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
And I personally would have believed it until she said that she wasn't allowed to show her face because of internet safety. So, now I find that bullcrap, and Courtney did too. So, I'm like, okay, let's believe her and let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Long story short, we found out some things, that some pictures that she took of her LPS, like some of them weren't new, but some of them where she showed us like, oh my god, you got a box of new LPS. They weren't new. Some of them were, but the other ones weren't. She has a character named Kayla, who is a short-haired cat, which I'll bring out in a few seconds. Alright, give me a second. Let me go get it. Okay. So she had this cat. Courtney also has it on her screen.
Yes, I have.
Her name was Kayla. So Kayla was her character that was a character in our role play. And her cat did not have the paint droplets on her eyes, so it was like a really bad condition.
Meaning, it's the white splatted paint on her eyes. So
yeah. So, like we noticed that, and she also has a dachshund, this one, and again, same thing, messed up eyes, and because we know what Leah's pet shops look like, so
yeah.
So that was a big, like, whoosh there. Like, you exposed yourself without even knowing it, girl.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so, yeah. So that was a big mistake.
Yeah. Another heads up was I realized the carpet, of the flooring when
we know what her house looks like.
Yeah. And then she
did
have a remove, so that was like and that was after she took the pictures of her showing LPSs. But yeah.
Anyway, so we talked to our friends, like, oh, do you think it's her? And they all said yes. And I talked to my mom about I don't talk to my mom about anything, and yeah, so we decided to confront her.
Yeah, I talked to my friends, but mainly I talked to teachers about it.
Yeah. So we confronted her, and as I expected, she was hesitant. Now, she took a picture. I said, okay, if you're really saying that, take a selfie. And she did. Now, granted, it was a different girl, but here's the thing. I've dealt with so many damn fools online and being like, because I was very naive. But here's the problem is, y'all, I'm not stupid. I can't listen. You can if I don't know you and you show a picture of yourself, and you can literally pretend to be anyone. Like unless we video call, then I really know what you look like. But if you take a selfie, how do I know it's you? How do I know that you're not lying?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So that's where I was like, you know what, screw it. I'm done with the lies. Goodbye.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it is 2019, 2020.
Mm-hmm.
Because we didn't really talk for about a year or two.
Yeah, it was a really long while.
So, it's, so basically, remember my video, my second channel called A Fake Friend Vent, and I told the story again. She commented on it. Now, my dumbass should have deleted it, but, I kind of got in contact with her again. This is the third time in a row. And she, said she changed and all that. I need to move my mascot so y'all could... Okay, sorry, when I get to tea, I don't move my mascot. Anyway, so... we started talking again. Now, it was fine. There was no, fighting or whatever. It was just awkwardness.
Yeah.
Now, so I'm just going to tell this story quick, because we started talking like around May, June. So, Courtney and I were live streaming on Instagram once, and Courtney, being the shy one, she doesn't really talk in group chats when we're all going to video call together.
Mm-hmm.
So, Courtney was just being honest with herself. Just saying, I'm going to be left out. Like, she wasn't, like I said, and Leah's like, you're not going to get left out. And I just was trying to tell Leah, like, look, it's okay. It's just, Courtney is. You're just being honest. She still would have joined regardless.
Yeah.
But Leah didn't take it very well, and so we didn't call. So I'm like, okay, fine, whatever. Leah didn't talk to Courtney for a couple days, but it's not like Courtney would care because, you know, that was her choice.
Yeah, personally, it really was my choice, because if you know, if I say, oh, I'm going to be quiet, then I'm going to be quiet, but I'll still join either way. If there's a topic that you guys are going to talk about, then I'll join, but it's just, you know, if there's a certain topic, then I'll join on that topic, but if there's not, then there's nothing for me to talk about, so.
Yeah. So, so anyway, now she got, like I said, this is a long story, so I don't want to like put too much detail.
Yeah.
But like I said, one thing is that she acted shady. That's on the list. She acted really shady. Like whenever I talked about something, like Leah was like all supportive, like, oh, I'm here for you, stuff like that. But whenever Courtney would talk about something serious that she's going through, Leah's like, oh, dang, whatever.
Mhm. And
literally with anything. So, like I said, there's a lot that she's done, so I'm just gonna try to keep this short and brief. Now you guys know that all those pet jobs I got, she gifted me up with so much stuff, and she would tell us in the group chat, listen, if I'm friends with you and you want to send me something, tell me privately. So yeah, like if you're gonna send me something, send it to me privately. Don't tell it in the group chat, because Leah was practically just using my name to hurt her by telling us all the time, like bragging about it. And it's ridiculous. So, long story short, she sent me a bunch of stuff, and then later I made a Discord. Now, you know, Discord, when I announced that I have a Discord, and yes, guys, I have a Discord, so if you guys want to join my Discord, I'll put the link down below. But anyway.
I have one too, so if you guys want to go follow it.
Yeah, Courtney does too. So join our Discords.
Yeah.
Anyway. So, basically, she joined because, you know, it's open invite, so, but, yeah.
Hold on, let me say something. So I was at Kroger or Walmart. I was walking with my dad and my stepmom, and I got a notification from someone named Lily Beans, numbers, and I saw, and she said, hey, it's Leah and stuff, and I was kind of shocked, because here's the deal. You can find me until on Hangouts, YouTube, Instagram, whatever. But when you go on Discord, that's literally the last final straw. Literally. Like, all we're trying to do is hang out together, and you coming on Discord, it's nice, but you're literally like following us on every single thing. TikTok, YouTube, Hangouts, Instagram, like, and now Discord. It's literally too much.
So, when she joined, this was the night before my birthday.
Yeah.
And she acted shady. Like, Courtney just said hi, and then she did, like, the mean girl, oh, hey. But as soon as I said hi, she's like, oh my gosh, hey, yes, I joined your Discord, you know, something like that, acting all happy. Like, she acts shady.
Yeah.
So then, now, like I said, I skipped a lot of things, what she's done, but just to list them real quick. So Leah's, you know, complaining to me that, like, oh, Courtney's not talking to her. Why? And I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm tired of sugarcoating it. You're getting the honest truth. So the things that, like I said, I'm just going to keep it short. I'm not going to put them in too much detail. But what she did was, number one, like, bragging about, you know, the gifts. Number two, acting shady towards Courtney by using my name to hurt her. Number 3, you make, like, when you were mad that she was like, when you're mad because, like, sorry, everything you made me Leah, but she would freaking sorry, I'm angry.
It's fine.
Okay. She would, you know, complain to me that, oh, Courtney's not talking, and she's feeling left out because of her little stuff that, like, oh, Courtney's not including me in this, she's not including me in this. I'm like, well, that's an easy fix. It's just call, but you don't want to call, so that's your fault. And the fact that she had the nerve to make a video pretending to kill off Courtney's characters with the song Russian Roulette by Rihanna. So explain to me why Courtney would talk there.
Yeah, I saw that, and I didn't have no reaction to it. Because...
stupid.
It was... Like, I don't make... Like, seriously, like,
acted cocky. She acted cocky, very cocky all the time when it came... Like, whenever she's like, oh, I'm not mad. Yes, you are, bitch.
Yeah. Like, like, saying that you're not mad, well, you supposedly are upset about something, and here's a deal. Here's the thing. When you post something, it stays there forever, unless you want to delete it and stuff. But however, when you post it, people see it, and so people know what you said and what you meant.
Which I recorded it. I should have downloaded it. But whatever.
So, when you made the video, I didn't have no reaction to it. I was like, wow. Because, here's the thing. We just looked at you as pathetic. You don't see me posting a video of me talking off your characters. You don't see me doing that whatsoever. I never did that.
No, both of us we would never do that. That is the most pettiest, that is another level of petty. That is the stupidest thing I've ever seen. Like, girl, go home.
Like, I'm sorry, but for what videos you post, and it has to be, you know, you getting your feelings out, that's fine. But just know, deep down, I would never, and I mean never, make a hate video against you.
Period.
I would never do that. I'm not doing that.
Right now, but whatever.
Yeah, but I know this exposed video is basically kind of drawing hate to the person who we're talking about. But just know, deep down, when I meet people, I would never post any negative bad videos about them. I would never do that.
Never like that, at least.
No.
It's like, come on now.
Like, no, if it's someone...
All I'm saying is, that is just a big, like, grow up, girl.
Yeah.
Grow up.
Like, if it's like, I don't know, I'm just gonna slur it out, like Alicia Scott, or just someone who's problematic on YouTube, I would never make a hate video against that person. Just know, deep down, I would never do that. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. So, she did all that.
Yeah.
Also, another thing she also did was, like, she called me once on wanted to play webcams. I didn't want to play, but she wanted to play. So, and a lot of sentences whenever she would say, talk about it, she would be like, we're best friends, with my best friend, together, blah, blah, blah. Oh, look, specifically those words in a lot of the sentences that she was saying. That's where, in my head, I'm thinking, okay, this bitch is crazy, let me get out of here. So, I ditched her ass. So, anyway, oh, another thing that she did. Hold on, I completely skipped this. So, she also lied about serious subjects. You guys remember a couple months ago when I went live, when I was showing, like, you know, the collie that she gave me, and she's telling everybody about, like, her mom dealing with some medical problem, like her going to the hospital, and then all of a sudden she texted me saying that, like, oh, her brother and sister fainted at the same time. First of all, bitch, call 911, or, like, what? First of all, if you're there at the scene, don't text us about it. Either calm down, go with your family, don't text us. Like, listen, if somebody in my family is dealing with a health problem, everybody's going to the hospital. How are you staying behind? Like I said, I'm not going to judge any parent deals, but still, I'm just saying, like, come on. anyway, so like I said, and even before, like back in 2017, like she would lie saying she lied about somebody coming in, breaking into her house. She like saying that somebody would was attacking her, and she's texting, I'm getting attacked. Like, bitch, how are you texting while getting attacked? And that is the second person that has done that to me. The first person was somebody I met years ago. I'm not gonna talk about that, bro. I'm not gonna talk about that. Like I'm done.
So
And like, come on. So she did all of that. Like that's a big no. So anyway, so Leah texted Courtney like, oh, let's all call. So we all called. Calm down because we were all mad.
yeah.
And
So LPS Daisy had a friend named Ashley who wanted to send Tail and I packages. So I got in contact with this person. Well, I wanted to know if she wanted my address now or later, you know, whenever time. So she became cocky and saying, oh, it's you. And then when I asked about my address, she said, why would I want your address? And I'm like, oh, so you're going to be one of those people. So I deleted our conversation. I said, okay, just have a nice day, yada yada. So I deleted our conversation. She kept coming back and back and back to get my attention. Well, she got my attention one time. She sent me one message on Instagram and said that I was a friend hater. Now, normally, right now, when I look back, I'm kind of stupid, but, you know. So, however, I took that serious. I had a breakdown. I started panicking. I told Teal, and she calmed me down, and we told our other friends. Well, that was because with everything that was going on with Leah, and then Ashley, and then so on, I decided to quit YouTube for a while. And yes, I am back, but I decided to quit YouTube for a while, but you know. So, Teal told Leah about it. Now here's the weird part. How are you being defending me against your friend when you were already mad at me?
She claims that, oh, Ashley's done that to a couple of her other friends, but I'm like, girl, you just were angry at her. And it's like, the funny thing is, so there was a time when we were video calling, and, you know, like we were trying to change our passwords because of the type of Instagram hacker was going around.
Mm-hmm.
And, well, Leah helped us, but she was on Ashley's account.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, huh. I didn't say a word, but I told Courtney, I'm like, well.
I didn't notice.
I noticed. I was like, huh, well then. So I was like, and I don't even want, listen, I don't want to hear that bullshit excuse, like, oh, me and her have the same account, we switch accounts sometimes. No, I'm not falling for that bullshit. You, like Leah, that's you. You can't do it, bitch. No.
Mm-hmm.
No. And this is what she does. She exposes herself without even knowing it. Like, come on, I'm not playing around. Like, I'm not dumb. I know it's you, girl. I know. Anyway. So, back to that was a whole Ashley deal. So, yeah. Anyway.
So, June 29th. Yeah.
So back to the calling deal. So we all called. And
keep in mind on June 29th, I was also dealing with some personal problems at that time, so, yeah.
Yeah. But anyway. So we all called. The call sort of went well, like there was no yelling or whatever.
Yeah.
Courtney told her side of the story.
Yeah.
And then Leah was crying, she told her side. And
I didn't have
then,
no
like, and, like, but listen, I was going to tell my side of the story, but after she left, because the last thing she said was, well, now I understand that Courtney hates me, and she left the call.
Yeah.
Now, I was about to say, so I'm just like, okay, let's just, you know, give each other some space, and this maybe come back another time.
Now, this came to my head and I was kind of mad about it. I asked for her to let me leave. I didn't say, you can leave the call, you can stay in it, talk to Teal, do whatever. But I wanted to leave. But she just can't let that happen. So she left, I left, then Teal left.
And then,
this happened.
so I'm just like, okay, we all left the group chat. And then I blocked her, and she cut down on Instagram saying like, "Why did you block me?" And I'm like, I thought we were just taking a break and we're done. So she's like, "No," and I'm like, okay. So I was confused. So I'm like, okay, or we're just gonna go. I'm like, okay, let me just accept the fact that now we're going back to the whole 2017 thing where I had to swap, going back and forth, in calls, but. Thankfully, our friend Echo saved us because a few minutes later, our friend LPS Echo Official DM'd us on Instagram and sent a screenshot because Leah had the nerve to drag Echo into our drama when Echo has nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
And she thought this, like I said, if I can find it, I'll show it right here. She said, I know you're friends with Teal and Courtney, but don't tell them I said this. Like, Teal and Courtney can just go away, and Courtney can just go burn in hell. Like, after that, we both dropped her. I dropped her on everything. I dropped her on Instagram, TikTok, Hangouts, Discord, and eventually YouTube. Now, after that, the next day, June 30th, my birthday, and I'm doing a live stream. Now, here's the thing. If those who don't know this, if you block somebody on Hangout, you won't be able to see their comments on YouTube. So, I just got really, really mad when she showed up on my live stream. But like I said, at the time, I didn't know how to block somebody on YouTube, and now I know how. But back then, I didn't. So, after that, I understand she just wanted to wish me happy birthday and all, but honey, I did not want her there. And everybody started coming for her, which, like I said, y'all were just trying to stick up for me because, you heard the tone of my voice, and I'm like, oh crap, she's here. Like I said, I didn't want her there, and personally, I don't want her involved with me, whatever. So, after that, we didn't hear from her for a month or whatever.
Yeah, it was a month.
Until she sent me a package. She sent me, give me a second. Let me get the husky. She sent me this little husky that I wanted. And listen, this is how I knew that she sent it. So I opened the package because, I was ordering something, and it came in. I was ordering something, and I went to go check the mail. But I saw that I was getting a package. I'm like, I didn't order anything on that day. I ordered something, but I wasn't expecting it. So I was really confused. I was like, who sent me this? So I opened it, and I'm like, okay, how'd this get here? But I'm like, okay, who sent me this? Because, I know it wasn't Courtney, and I know it wasn't my other friend named LPS Pandora. And I know it wasn't my parents, so it obviously had to be Leah. So I was really confused. So it also came with other stuff, but yeah. So I didn't really look at anything of it until a couple weeks later when this package that I ordered came in the mail. At the same time, there was a letter. So it was a letter from Leah, and I read it, and she sent me, she sent me, accessories and stuff like that she made. And one of the accessories is this necklace. I'm going to show a picture of my character Sasha from LPS New Girl wearing the necklace so you guys can see it. Anyway, those are one of the accessories. But anyway, so she sent me a letter saying that she was in the hospital. Leah, if you are watching this, I'm sure you're bawling your eyes out right now. But I cannot believe a single word you say anymore, because you have lied in the past about serious stuff, and the fact that I just can't believe you. But if you were actually in the hospital, like I am not one to wish death on anyone, so before anyone says anything, I do not wish death on anyone, no matter how bad they drive me crazy. I just hope that you are okay, and I hope that you seek help, okay? I have never been more angry at anyone before in my life, except for this one bitch from 8th grade, but either way. Like, I am done. Completely done. We are not friends. I'm not your best friend. My best friends are my friends Deja, Hope, and Courtney, and all my other friends online. You are not one of my best friends. I'm done. You lost me, dropped me, just accept it. I'm done. Sorry, I never thought I'd snap like this, but anyway.
Yeah, it's fine.
I am done.
But, yeah.
So I was completely done. So after that, I tore up the notes. I tore up the letter.
Yeah.
Because I can't, I'm done. Because if you're lying about you being in the hospital just to talk to me, you have completely lost everything with me. I am done. You have I have your address, you have mine, whatever. If we, hell, I highly doubt you would even be capable of doing this. But honey, if you even think about flying over to my house, I will call the police. I will do it. Like, it has gotten so bad to the point where I am threatening to call the cops on you. That's how angry I am at you. And listen, so right now, it's okay, I'm just gonna mention this. This person named LPS Marshmallow. So listen, LPS Marshmallow, if you are watching this, I am not sure if you are Leah or not. Because the reason, listen, I'll tell the truth. We all blocked you because we think that you're Leah. I'm sorry if I don't, and I will apologize firsthand that if you're actually not and you're actually a different person, but it's just, I can't trust anyone that mentions anything that has to deal with Leah or anything. I can't trust anyone at all. So, like, when you met, cause like it made a lot of sense, like with me when you were asking about like Kayla and Dakota and like my friends, you don't want to start any drama. And yesterday on Courtney's live stream where you were like talking about all the funny ships, and then you wanted to make a video with your character named Ash. I know what Ash looks like. I know, because Leah had a character named Ash, and I know what he looks like. He is I don't have him, but he's this great thing. Here's a picture. Like, I know what he looks like. So if you're her, I hope, listen, I'm sorry. I am sorry if you are actually not her and I accused you. And Stu, I'm but if you're actually her, no. I'm dying. So the only thing that I can ever, like I said, if it is, I am, like I said, if I accuse you, and I know if I accused you of the wrong thing, I apologize completely. But if you're her, I can't, no. So anyone watching this video, do not mention anything about Lps Daisy to us.
Yeah, please.
It just gets us really, really triggered. Really triggered.
I went through 4 years of being depressed because of her.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, it goes from day one, everything was fine until that time when she put the knife through her freaking wrist. Then the time.
Yeah, she used to do that.
Yeah, she did that one time.
She would scare us by saying that she was gonna cut herself by putting a blade up to her wrist and a picture of it and just get the living shit out of us.
Yeah, like like, she did that. Then she made me depressed again. I forgot what for. And then made me depressed more last year or this year, whatever year. But she made me depressed. Yeah, this year. She made me depressed more than I ever have been depressed in my whole entire life. She made me depressed to the point where I actually wanted to put all my crap away, all my electronics away, and leave YouTube for good. Because of her.
Exactly. We literally can't. We are literally the only people we can trust are our friends, and of course me and Courtney together.
Yeah.
But yeah. So anyway, I'm just gonna end this video here.
Yeah.
This was a roller coaster, and this is gonna be a hell to edit, but that's okay. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Like I said, this is probably gonna be the last exposed video I'm ever doing. And this is the biggest one, so we're not doing this to get views or anything. We just literally are just doing this to warn you guys and tell our story, because we are completely done. We can't, we are tired of feeling that, oh my god, it's her. Like, we're tired of feeling afraid. We are tired of it. So the only thing we can do is this. So, like I said, because that's basically one big reason why I say, if you guys want to be friends, that's why I'm so hesitant, because I can't really just accept a friend request anymore. Yeah. Unless, like, I still try, but bottom line, it's not just because, that's just one of the biggest reason why I can't, like, accept friend requests anymore that much. Not saying it's impossible, because, like I say, if you're actually nice and a decent person, then yeah, I'll mess with you, but like I said, but let me just be honest, guys. If you guys ever need to listen, if you meet me, if you want to DM me, please do us a favor. If you talk to me over me, do us a favor and tell us what your name is, how old are you, and just tell us what you look like. Okay?
Please.
That's the 3 things we just need to know. Because we can't trust anyone anymore. We literally feel like we can't trust anyone. I'm actually, like, terrified.
Yeah.
Both of us are. So anyway, thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Alright. This should be a big relief off of her chest.
Yeah.
So thank you. Goodbye.
Yeah.